With thousands of Haitian migrants being released into the U.S. and possibly hundreds headed to Tucson, the question now is how the city will handle the influx of Haitians along with Afghan refugees who are expected to arrive here soon. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live in Midtown with more on how the city is preparing for the arrival of more migrants. Eric.
Sean, we're just outside Lutheran Social Services of the Southwest tonight here in Midtown. This organization helping take the lead on resettling Afghan refugees. The president of the organization telling me earlier today that the first group of about 10 to 15 Afghans could be here as early as next week. And these refugees are coming into the United States under a completely different process than the asylum seekers in Haiti. Lutheran Social Services President and CEO Connie Phillips says the Haitians who are coming through Tucson are here for a brief stay before moving on to another city. Very different from what Afghan refugees will soon experience.
The people that are coming through the southern borders are not coming to stay in Tucson, whereas the refugee resettlement program, these are people coming into the community to make Tucson their home.
Phillips says LSS is anticipating resettling about 100 Afghan refugees into apartments in the Tucson area in the coming weeks.
We do anticipate we will start seeing some arrivals probably next week or the latest the next week, the 1st of October.
Some asylum seekers from Haiti are already on the ground here at the Casa Alitas migrant shelter, where Central American migrants are also staying temporarily. Tucson City Councilman Steve Kozaczek says some local hotels are housing some migrants to help with limited space at Casa Alitas.
The capacity out at the Alitas Center originally was in the 250 range. Because of COVID, that number is down to 60 to 80.
Could it get a little overwrought for a while and Casa Alitas might have a lot of extra people that they're processing? Sure, but there are systems in place to do that.
Kozaczek says in the past the number of Central American migrants has dropped off in the summer, but this year is different.
We did not see that this summer, and so our concern is that once we get into the fall months, where the numbers generally increase anyway, it may become overwhelming at that point.
And back out here live tonight, Kozaczek says the city needs federal dollars without any strings attached to help with resources. He says right now housing Haitian migrants, that's not putting a strain on the city's budget, because he says when the money is needed for local hotels, that money is coming directly from the CARES Act. We're live tonight here in Midtown. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. Back to you.